It's not bad. I could buy one and drink it as I walk through the streets of Bangkok.
So what they are exactly. Alright guys, hello and welcome to the Fraser Hat Guy show, and today is going to be another craft beer, Thai craft beer review video. I'm here again with Matt, if you remember him from the interview about online teaching and about life in Bangkok, if that's been posted yet. I'm not sure which one will go up first. But anyway, I wanted to do a quick review of these two, maybe three new Thai beers. So these are two craft beers that have recently come out in 7-Eleven. They've started selling these craft beers at 99 baht each at 7-Elevens in Thailand. So the craft beer scene in Thailand, it's quite difficult to get a craft beer into the market in Thailand because of the oligopoly of the two big companies, Boonrad and Thai Bev, that own all the market share. But the way they're getting around it is they're brewing in places like Cambodia, Vietnam, and then exporting back in. That's why on the beers you can see these labels that show that they paid import tax. So although this is a Thai craft beer, it's produced in bordering countries. These ones are produced in Cambodia and imported in. And recently they've got into 7-Elevens. This one is different. This is Cheers. I'm pretty sure this is brewed in Thailand, and because I think this is owned by either Thai Bev or Boonrad already. It's owned already by one of the big companies, so they can get away with doing what they want. So this is a strawberry beer. Let's start off with this one as it's open. So this is Cheers Northern Strawberry. There's starting to be a lot more, I don't know if you've noticed, but this last couple of years there's been a lot more strawberries being sold in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
all the street sellers are selling them.
Because in the north they've been trying to set up a lot of strawberry farms in the north of Thailand, and recently they've had oversupply, so there's been a lot of cheaper deals on strawberries. 7-Eleven started selling frozen strawberries now, and then we recently come up with this Northern Strawberry Selection beer, so let's try it. So it is pink to start with. It's strawberry, and yeah, we'll see what it tastes like. Matt, you can try it first and tell me what you think.
Better than I thought it would be.
Yeah?
I don't know how much I could drink of it.
It's very sweet.
It's kind of like those fruity ciders you get in England.
Yeah, like
Bulgars or Bulgers.
Magnus. Yeah.
Mixed berry.
It doesn't really taste like a lager. It tastes to me like it's a cheap lager beer with like a raspberry cordial topper or something.
What percentage is it?
I think it's about 5.
4% alcohol.
Okay, so it's just, I think all three of these are 4%.
As a Thai beer, it most definitely would be better with ice.
Yeah. So in Thailand, you've probably seen in my other beer videos, in Thailand people like to drink beer on ice, which is something quite kind of like frowned upon as two English guys here. But once you've lived in Thailand for a while and you've lived in the hot weather and you sat outside drinking, you get used to drinking beer on ice, and it tastes good. I prefer beer over ice now, depending on what beer it is.
And the place, like, a lot of these
and
places
where you
are outside.
But if you're drinking cheap Thai beers like Leo, Singer and Chang, it's much better over ice. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the places will serve you warm beer, so take the ice if it's offered.
So let's finish this and try the next one. Also, another thing to mention, in Thailand the standard can size for beer is the small ones, whereas in the UK the standard size is this. I guess you call it the tall boy. But nowadays a lot of the Thai beers are coming in this size now as well, which I prefer. I find these just way too small. Anyway, let's try the next one. We've got 2 Thai craft beers here. The first one is called Honey Bomb.
And the second one is Kiss Me Deadly, Crystal Wheat, 4% alcohol.
So let's do the honey one first.
Go for it.
They're both 4%.
Both from Phnom Penh.
Both brewed in Phnom Penh. Both a member of the Thai Craft Beer Federation. So basically, it's a company. I think the company is called Bangkok Beer, and they produce the beer, but they do it in Cambodia, and then they export it back here into Thailand, so they can legally sell it. I also think the reason that it's 4%, which is kind of weak for a craft beer. Usually, craft beers are stronger than 4%. I think the reason for that is so that they can, with the law, I think the law is based on the percentage of the alcohol, so they can get the price down to 99 baht, which is, I think, the reason why it's quite a weak one. Anyway, let's try it.
But if you do like stronger beer, the craft beer scene in Thailand is, or Bangkok in particular, is blowing up in all the markets.
Like if you watch my video with the interview with Joe, which is the founder of, one of the co-founders of a brewing pub in Bangkok. Watch that interview and you'll learn a lot about craft beers in Thailand. It's getting very popular now, which is why even 7-Eleven is trying to get in with the trend. So let's try this beer. Okay, so I think this is a darkish beer.
It's supposed to be honey, right?
I wouldn't call it a dark beer, but it's definitely a darker beer. And this one is the APA beer, I think. It's not bad, is it? It's a little bitter.
The honey is, bitter, not sweet.
It's definitely a dark beer. It's although it's not that dark in colour, but it's a little bit bitter. You can taste the honey, but the honey flavour is not that strong.
No, it's not very sweet, strong honey flavour. But it's not bad. I could buy one and drink it as I walk through the streets of Bangkok.
And at 99 baht for a craft beer, it's fairly priced. But then again, that's because it's only 4% and it's a small can. I'll try a bit more of that before we move on to the next beer.
What's 99 baht in pounds and
99 baht is about £2.50 now, I think. Which isn't that cheap. £2.50 for a small stubby from a convenience store.
Brexit's killed us, mate. Brexit's killed us.
But now it's like 42 baht to the pound or something now. Alright, let's try the third and final beer before the camera batteries run out again. So this is so this one was a honey beer, a dark honey beer. This one is a light beer, lychee or lychee. Is it called lychee or lychee?
I would say lychee.
Lychee. So yeah, not much information on the can itself, but yeah, this is a light lychee beer. Let's try it. APA beer. Oh fuck.
I think we need a video on how to pour beer.
Yep, next video will be a tutorial on how to pour beer, and I will be learning.
This actually smells not bad.
Smells nice.
Unfortunately, lychee is a fruit with not much flavour, or a very light
Yeah,
flavour.
a lychee doesn't, it's kind of like a sweet, it's sweet, a very sweet fruit, but has little like defining flavour.
No punch.
It's not bad. I prefer the honey one, the dark beer, but
If you're someone who likes lager but not the taste, this with lychee kind of neutralises it a bit. Doesn't add much extra flavour, but takes away from the general lager flavour.
But all three of them for me, 4% is just too weak to be a beer.
Yeah. Craft beer, you want 8% around.
But it's clear the reason they've done it is to keep the price down. This is the worst of the three, definitely. The Cheers one. This isn't. I wouldn't even call this a craft beer. It kind of just tastes like a normal Cheers lager with added strawberry syrup.
So I would say that one's better than the honey one.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't like bitter.
Okay, so I like dark beer. This is the reason why I like the honey one. So let's get your ratings out of 10. Let's start with the strawberry. What would you give this one out of 10?
I guess that's my second favourite, so I'd give it a 5.
5 out of 10 for the strawberry beer.
Yeah.
I give that a 3 out of 10. It's not my kind of beer at all. The honey bomb. What would you give that?
Not my kind of flavour at all, so I guess I'll go with a 3.
Okay. You don't like dark beers. And I've got to rate it as well. I give this a 6 out of 10. It's not bad at all. And for the lychee beer, what would you rate that?
Clear favourite out of the 3. Still not the best sort of craft beer around.
No, for sure. But that's because it's 4%. You're not going to get those strong flavours.
So let's give it a solid 7.
7. Okay. For me, this is a 4 out of 10. It's kind of too watery for me. With being 4. To start with, it's only 4%, so it's quite watery. And on top of that, the lychee doesn't give it much additional flavour. So for me, 4 out of 10. So this is a winning beer for me, and this is a winning beer for you. So yeah, it depends on the person, I guess. We're quite split in our opinions of these 3 beers. So I'm going to stick to this one.
Okay, so I have some more strawberry. Cheers, as they say. Cheers. I wonder how many Cheers TV show jokes go down at this company. Probably not very many.
Probably none at all.
No, in Thai companies the sense of humour is probably not there.
Yeah, so that's my comprehensive review of the 2 new craft beers in 7-Eleven. If you like this video, I will start making more videos about some real craft beers in Thailand. I'm talking like IPAs, I'm talking 6, 7, 8% dark beers. If that's what you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Apart from that, is there anything you want to say to finish today's video about beers in Thailand?
Just cheers.
Just cheers. Alright, and until the next time, Shok Di Khap.
Sorry.